Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike. Now I have tried my best to sort this storage out. There was a really old video of Titanic and a turtle that I did, so I've uploaded that. I've took them off, put some onto what's that company called, Cloud is it, or OneDrive, something like that, just to sort of shuffle around the videos to try and free up room. So if this cuts off again, then I don't know what we can do, because I've been sitting there nearly all evening trying to sort this storage problem out, so we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, we're back on doing the Zedbra bag. I'm just, every minute of this video I'm gonna just keep thinking the storage is gonna run out, but I've just got this horrible feeling, that the storage is just gonna stop any minute. But yeah, so I had a lie-in today. It is Sunday the 3rd of August already. It's whizzing by, and had a lie-in and got up about 10 o'clock. I have found a solution to stop me going, like turning the phone off and going back to sleep. So I've been putting my phone on my desk rather than having it at the side of me next to my bed. So normally I put it on the bedside table, but when I do that, I will wake up and turn it off again. And since I put it on the desk, it means I have to physically get out my bed to go and turn it off. So that's worked a lot better, because once I'm awake, I'm awake. So I won't go back to bed unless the phone's like near me, and then I'll turn it off. But apart from that, I am getting back into a usual sleep pattern now, so that's good. The plans of today is I've got to hoover the bedroom and the kitchen, which I'm going to do after this, because then I can put the hoover away for this week. I checked where my my Temu orders are, and looking at the tracking, they all seem to be at customs, so it looks like they might all come together, because my sister has asked me to order her a bag. Oh my god, what is all of that? Can you see, like, there's, oh wow, so there's actually, that is all stick. So it looks like they've used a smaller font, but that's, can you see it's like all around the bag now? Okay, that's not sticky, that part, but wow. Any ideas, Sylvia, on what we can do with that? Yeah, they all seem to be at customs, and one of the orders my sister asked me to order, and it's like this dog jumper that she wants. So that should be here any day soon, and then I've just got to drop it off to her. So yeah. And then most of this morning I've been trying to get as many videos watched as I can, because obviously I've got Sundays are sort of like my catch-up days, so I try to catch up everything, some of that, and then I headed off to, oh bum, I've just remembered I forgot to post the ink cartridges back, because as I said, the empty ones have to go over to France. But I'll do that tomorrow, because I'm down to my last 2 cartridges. I've got more on order, so as I say, every time you put one in, it triggers another one to be sent out, so I've got to sort that. And then what is that? That's D, okay. So I'll do that tomorrow, because tomorrow I've got my free sausage coming in, and then I've got I can do that while I get that. So yeah, and then after that I went to Tesco's I was putting the recycling out, so I thought, well, I'll go to Tesco and get a box of them Mr. Kipling cakes. They're doing 4 in a pack for £1, so they're really cheap at the moment, but obviously make sure that you take your club card, because if you don't, you'll end up paying £2. So, and they had, I think it was lemon slices for like £1.50. It's always got to be £1.50, you know, it can never ever be £1, you know. There's always some sort of catch somewhere, you know. So yeah, right, that's that one. 5, I don't think we've got a 5 on the years. I think we'll try and start the year work now. So we've got a couple of 3s that we've missed here. So yeah, then I came back, and before that I watched the news, because the news was only on for like 10 minutes. That's what I love about weekends, because it's nice and short, which means I can claw 40 minutes of time to do diamond painting. So then I came back, and let me see what we've got going on here. We've got a bit of an orange here, so we can do a bit there. Then I came back, just left Tesco, and it started to rain. Because on the news they're saying that apparently we're supposed to be getting a storm called Storm Floris, I think it's called. So yeah, that ain't gonna be good. So then, oh, that's nice, look at that, it starts off dark and then it goes up light. That's really nice. So apparently we're supposed to be getting like gusts of wind and stuff. And then came back. If I go out, I always come back, have coffee, and then watch one of my programs that I've recorded. So I had a few more episodes of Look East to watch, so I thought, well, I can have a couple of I had 3 of the cakes, and then I always save one for when I watch the news later. And yeah, so that's what I did today. And now I'm doing this. So after this I want to whiz round the Hoover on the bedroom and the kitchen. I tried to do it all on one day, but it gets quite like it's too much in one day. And then that probably was the time left, 2:45, so that would probably take me up to probably 3 something, and then I can then get on with dinner and stuff. I want to try and finish the paintings that we've got almost completed. I've still got to do the completions video for July. I love this colour, this is gorgeous. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. I don't know, this patch is worrying me, because I don't know whether they've misaligned it, because here it looks right thin and then it sort of like bends up and then goes really big, so I think that should have really gone there. I'm not sure. But Sylvia, does your bag have that? But yeah, so got a lot to do. And then next week it's all back to work again, so probably be a busy week again. I need to get as much of this done today as I can, because I've kitted up all the giraffe now. So I did half of it last night and then more today, so I've kitted all them up. Been doing a bit of de-kitting as well. So it's hard to say when you're working on a project, it's hard to say whether you'll get round to that today, like especially if you're so focused on trying to get this finished. I probably won't get this done today, but yeah, I'm trying to start my whipping chats so that I don't have to keep I'm trying to do my whipping chats, so I try not to talk about things that have happened months ago. I need to, if I'm doing a whipping chat, I'm trying to tailor it to what I've done specifically today. There's a couple of things I want to talk about, but that'd have to wait till like we're like going up the next day sort of thing. It's been quite upsetting scenes on the news lately, with this war in Gaza. From what I understand, Donald Trump has given Russia or something like a sanction, and he wants the war to stop within, I think they said 24 hours, but that's not happened. And then he shortened the day to like 10 days, but I don't think that's happened either. And it seems to me that that Russia, I think is not allowing, like they're not just, it seems to me like they're not accepting any sort of like reconciliation. So I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, what is this war all about? Like, I don't understand what the war, like what's happened for the war to happen, if that makes sense. I was getting quite bored of hearing about Gaza every day, but over the last sort of few weeks, they've been talking about people starving, and it's sort of like caught my attention in that. And as I say, there's like people there with pots and pans literally like screaming because they're so hungry. And unfortunately, there was someone last night who died, and they actually showed you his body, not in a coffin or anything, like literally lying on what looked like a bed, and you actually saw his lungs, like all his skin was there still, but you actually saw his rib cage, but where the rib cage is just showing so much because there's just no, it's like skin and bone sort of thing. So yeah, it's just terrible. Like, they're actually starving people because apparently they're not sending, like, there's not allowed, something to do with food isn't allowed to be brought in or something. I may have that wrong, so don't quote me on it because I don't actually, well, I can't actually remember what they said, but yeah, it must be absolutely, you know, awful. So yeah, I've got to do some, I forgot to de-kit the carrot. Oh my god, de-kit the carrot, that'll make Paula laugh. I forgot to de-kit the, oh, what you gonna call it, the parrot painting. And I watched Rio last night, but it was so funny. I watched the film back to front because the thing is, if you record it on ITV2, you have to put up with adverts for it. So it recorded it in 2 segments. So I couldn't work out whether it was the first half of it or the second half. And in the end, I put the second half on because half of the programme got cut off from the start. So it must have mid-recorded it. And I couldn't work out whether it was the start or the finish. So I ended up watching the finish and then watched the start afterwards. So I was watching all the credits go up and then put the first half on. But today they're recording, yeah, today they've got stage 2 of it on now. I didn't know there was a second movie to Rio, but apparently there is. So, yeah, that's good. So this is exciting now because we're now starting to worm our way down into the bottom of the bag. And Ghost Glitter, have you got any bags? Because you said that you need to get some. So yeah, I'd definitely say get some. It's interesting that the works don't do it, isn't it? They don't seem to do bags in the works. Or maybe they do and I've not seen them. Right. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got that one. I'm just trying to think what colours we need to do. I want to try and keep it in a line, so I think if we start off with the one, whoops, which is this sort of orangey marmalade colour, get that done. So I plan to do a bit of the giraffes today as well, so get some of that done. Like Sundays are sort of like a, if I can be bothered, you know, like through the week I have to make sure there's a video, because obviously it's like a weekly schedule, but on weekends it's like hit and miss. If I can be bothered, yeah. If I don't fancy it, then I won't do it. But then it makes it harder, because then I have to film it and rush it up onto the channel because I'm running out of time, you know. Whereas Sundays I can film the night before and it's all ready for 10 o'clock. You know, I try to get my videos on for 10, but sometimes I need editing and that takes forever. So, like, I don't think you can edit all, like, say you've got like 4 cuts you want to edit. I have found when you do that, it seems to like not do it properly, and then you find, and then you like go back and you think, well, why hasn't this cut this section? And I think it's because you have too many cuts processing at that time. So I tend to do one cut, go back, see if he's cut it, and then do it again, and do the second cut, you know. This is actually a light pen, but I think I need to renew the batteries on this. I bet you had a lot of fun doing this bag, Sylvia, because yeah, I quite enjoying all this sparkliness to it. It's really lovely. Right, so that takes care of most of the orange. We've got a few here which I'll just sneak in. I feel like I need to do his nose first and then branch over here, but I think what we'll do is we'll take it to there and then we'll start the nose work. So I feel like a surgeon. Start the nose work. Right, okay. So now we want a bit of sea. Deep sea, baby. Love that song. It's called I Follow Rivers. This always reminds me of like a Christmas bauble, doesn't it? Or like a nice treacle or honey or syrup. Tipsy Jam Factory was on the news the other day. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah. When you're filming here and you've got this dark cloud and then all of a sudden it randomly brights up. But yeah, we're having lots of rain, which is lovely, nice, cool weather. Right, so as I say, I don't want to take it too far down because I'm trying to work on this patch bit here. So let's leave the sea like that. We've got a, I think we've got a couple of 4s, maybe 1 4 there, which is that one. No, we've got a few there as well. Lovely. I think I worked on this purple in the wasn't it that candy Halloween shop? Sure, it was that had that. Well, so far we haven't had the storage cut off, so it must have fixed itself. Because the previous session, the last session I was doing of the parrot, I got into like 6 minutes of the video and it just cut off. And after I came off filming that, I checked it and there was nothing in deleted, because when you delete it out of the recently, like when you delete it on an iPhone, it won't just delete it. You have to go to recently deleted and make sure that it's deleted. Otherwise it will say that there's storage problems again. But I checked there and it weren't there, so I definitely deleted it. So that baffles me today why it kept saying that there weren't enough of them. Let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, What's the weather forecast? Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please?
Right now in Braintree, it's 19 degrees Celsius with showers. Today's forecast is clouds and showers, with a high of 22 degrees and a low of 14 degrees.
Oh!
Today you have a new notification.
Do what now?
Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
One new notification. From Amazon Shopping. Based on your order history, it may be time to reorder lemonade. If you want to know more, tap on show details.
Alexa, add lemonade to my shopping list.
I've put lemonade on your shopping list.
You can actually ask her to reorder it as well, but I normally don't get lemonade in until Sundays, because I find if I order it on a daily basis I drink it all, and I tend to keep lemonade for like a Sunday thing. I've got that ever since watching the Durrells. They used to drink lemonade, and I thought, oh, that's quite interesting, having lemonade on a Sunday. So yeah, 3, there we go. Whoops. Where's that little 7? It's hiding from us. Look, we've got loads of them. I really hope we got some free, because I really like these colours. I mean, all, you know, sparkly jewels are lovely, but it's the really dark, deep blue ones that I love the best. I think I'm going to get a bit of drink, top up my wax. I've just found out on the calendar here that apparently Monday is a bank holiday for Scotland. Because apparently Scotland is not part of the UK, even though it's in the UK. I've never understood that. Scotland consider themselves like a separate country, even though it's in the UK, which makes no sense, but... So that's a bank holiday, so... Okie dokie. Oi oi, it's Savoy. Oh my god, I had a Savoy once from a chip shop in Whittam, and it wasn't very nice. They clearly undercooked it, but we didn't realise till we got home, and obviously it was very, very cold in the middle where they didn't cook it. So you had it like hot at one end, hot at the other end, and then like freezing cold in the middle where they didn't cook it right, and he wouldn't give that money back. And I said, right, okay, well, we'll take it to Trading Standards then and see what they have to say. And then as soon as she said that, he was like, oh, we'll give you a free, like a, give you another free Savoy. And ever since that day, I used to love Savoys. But ever since that, Savoy, by the way, is a type of sausage. But ever since that day, I never, ever, ever had Savoy. It put me right off it. Even like if I went to like a new sort of chip shop, it would put me off. So yeah, I don't like Savoy. I mean, I love Savoy, but we used to have a lovely chip shop in Church Street in Whittam, and I think that's now changed to what's called the Cod Father. So Cod, C-O-D, Father, not to be confused with the film Godfather. I used to have a PlayStation 2 game on that. It was fun driving over the bridges. Oh wow, we've got an 8 drill here. Cool. I've made a list already for the completion, so I've got my parrot on there already for the completion, because I finished that yesterday and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Looks like it's got some sort of tattoo there in it where the blue comes down and you got that bit. Well, I think we've sorted the storage. We need to let it go. I mean, it's 35 minutes now, and we roughly know it sort of cuts off round about the 45 mark. So we just need to get it a little bit further up. See, again, we're going down a bit too much. I want to aim for that section there. So is that a D? I keep getting random jewels just standing there. You know when like they put like a random one in and it just looks so random that you have to like lift it up and check. So yeah. Whoops. This bag is absolutely gorgeous. Do you know that ship that I got from Vinted? I actually kitted that up a few weeks ago and I still ain't started that. It's all ready to go. So notice we got 2 random E's there, so it's a bit strange. And see over here, this is annoying because up here, again, you see all this patching going around, but then down here, it's not so bad. Like for example, this bit here as well, it's like, it's a little bit, but not as big. So I don't know what they've been doing on this, but it's rather annoying. So we just need to do this bit here. We'll do the bit of filling there and then we'll work on the nose if we've got time. So let's get our bit of 7 next. 7 must be over here. I'm missing a colour here, number 8. So what have I done with number 8, people? G. Aha. That's the name of a band as well. Aha. This is a beautiful minty colour, this one. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, yeah. I can't be bothered with hoovering. When it gets to a certain point of the day, I just feel like it's too late to hoover. Okay, okay. Que mo sabe, la la la. Oh my god, there was a film that came on right and it said Beethoven, so I thought it was the film Beethoven with the dog. No, it was Beethoven singing and dancing with an orchestra, so that didn't go very well, did it? Okay. I don't understand why that, you see, this is a letter 1, but they've done it in the wrong colour. I'm going to put 1 there because our number 1 is an orange, so I'll put that there instead. Right, okay, we're working our way down the bag. We're at 43 minutes at the moment. Let's see how much more we can do. But before that, let's put that down. Let's put that down. Let's get a drink. I get so sick and tired of keep drinking tea, but I forgot to get the coffee, so I'll have to try and get that tomorrow. I can live quite happily without coffee. It's not a necessity for me, but I've been enjoying my coffee again. And that cookie dough one on Amazon, oh, absolutely love that. You know, the Nescafé cookie dough. I don't actually know why they don't do that in the shop. Like, I can, as I said, like, I can get all the other flavours, like mint, Quality Street, but that cookie dough, oh my god, like, it's beginning to, like, be like the Johnson's baby soap. It's getting harder and harder to locate. So yeah. Oh, do you know what? If I don't do any other paintings today, I could probably get this bag finished. But I'm trying to last it out because this is only like the 2nd session, so I don't want to sort of like get it all done and then like we don't get the enjoyment out of it, you know. And again, a random E. Why do they keep popping up random colours all the time? Oh my god, that looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer now. Oh my days, look, you put it on. Well, you know, we could actually do a red nose, but it's not a reindeer, so it wouldn't really go very well. Can you believe it's like, what are we on now? It's September, October, November, December, 4 months again, and then it's bloody Christmas again. This year has just gone like super fast. because this is quite a long month, because this month has 31 days in it. So I think summer sort of months like July, August, they all tend to have 31 days, and then the rest of the year sort of like four sort of like 28s or 29s, so 28 or 29 days in it. So oh, we're at 46 now, so we've gone over that storage mark. So I reckon we got enough, because I uploaded a Christmas video as well that I found of a little red truck. So that was 22 minutes. The Titanic one was about an hour, so this has no reason to fail. Need a little bit more wax, come and get your wax. I need a bit more waxy woo, then I need a poo. Waxy woo and a waxy woo, la 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 la. Wanna be a king. Oh my god, yes! We got to have a monkey. Oh wow, yeah. Gonna be a man cub, stroll out into town. I've hit the stop and at the stop, and that's what's been bothering me now. Oh, ooby doo, wanna be like you. I wanna talk like you, talk like you. I've forgotten to sing in old days. I love singing, absolutely adore it. I fancy watching the Jungle Book now. I've sang that. I've hit the top and had to stop, and that's what's been bothering me. Do do do, wanna be like you. Give me the flower of man's desire. Du, 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 du. In the new Jungle Book, I much more like the animation version, but the actual orangutan is sitting under like this massive cave thing, and when he comes out, he's absolutely massive, like really, 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 really massive. Do do do. I need my hippo. I'm gonna be ordering the rest of the zoo animals on Friday, because I don't like to order too much in one go, because I like to get some of the stuff in that I've ordered and then I'll order more. So, and it's still taking me quite a while to find this seal. I need a seal, but it's a specific seal that I'm after. So I don't just want one like sitting on a beach, or, you know, I want to have a Pacific seal. I need a penguin as well. But all the penguins I've seen are either sitting on ice, or like sitting on like Antarctica and stuff. So that's another good film, Madagascar. We often watch that with Teddy. So yeah. Wanna be a man cub. I've got that song in my head. I reckon I want to probably, I will say that where this, so you see where that point is and then it links up to the mouth lip, I'd say about that's our margin thing for the crossover bit. But he's looking absolutely gorgeous, this bag. Roxanne Tucker, you need to get some of these bags because they're absolutely lovely to work on. And as I said, like anyone who's not had tote bags, they do the plain drills, but these new bags are just, oh, so much bling. If you've never tried a tote bag, get one, because they're fun to do and I really enjoy working on it. So yeah. Do 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 la 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 la. Last night was my first night with my mouth guard in, and yeah, it was very uncomfortable. But by the morning, it sort of softened a bit because I didn't notice it was there. But I was like, I'm gonna have to take this out. But yeah, apparently they can like disintegrate quite quick. But I'll show you on the next whip and chat, because the container is sitting on my bed at the moment and I can't be bothered to get up. Right, we got a bit of sparkle and shine. Da, 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 da. Lovely jubbly apple and pears. Do 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 la 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 la. I've got to find Harambe's jewels, but I'll have to do that another day because I've got the painting, but the single packets, because Harambe are all in these sort of bags, so they're all in these. Oh, they're all in like these single bags. So, and I'm checked the box, but I know for a fact that they're in that Cadbury tin, and I don't know. I can't remember where I put it. So, oh, this is exciting. Look, why do we always get to the best bit and then the time's nearly finished? We've got 10 minutes left. But yeah, we're doing a little bit of glamour here now. Oh yeah, we need an ostrich. I love looking at animals' eyes because it's so like different, isn't it? With cats, they have like a line from top to bottom, and then you've got dogs that have like an extra flap of skin like this one does. So you see you've got the eye, and then they've got the eyelid, but then they have that flap, because I think what it is that they don't have an eyelid, so this third eyelid is sort of to like act as the flap. With a human eye, it blinks, doesn't it? So maybe that's what it is. Oh, I had a lovely spaghetti bolognese last night, and I'm gonna have it again tonight. I really enjoyed that. It's quite quick to cook as well. And oh my god, I got this pasta once, and it was called quick cooking pasta. I put it on for like 10 minutes, and it was all like sloppy-fied, and I was like, why has this gone like this? Because it normally takes like 10 or 15 minutes to get the pasta to get to the right texture. The minute it starts to go sloppy, you need to turn it off because you're overcooking it. Pasta should be quite firm once you've had it, and it turns out it's because it's quick cooking pasta, so that's nice. That's quite a cheap meal to have, because pasta's what, 69p, and then once you get the Dolomio, I always go for the cheaper sauce. I'm not paying £3 something for Dolomio when I can get like the cheap Tesco pasta sauce, and then that's what, like, same sort of price, about 70p or so, and you got a nice quick cheap meal there. But I really don't like eating pasta because it makes you hungry constantly. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that there. I'm going to just do this purple bit, and then I'm going to say that that is the end of today's session of Elvis the bag. Ooh, where's my hay? I cannot find it anymore. I've lost my hay. And I found it here. Well, I can honestly say I've really had a blast doing this session. I feel like we've done a really big... What was that? Oh, I thought the storage ran out then. Its email popped up. I feel like we've done a massive chunk today, and as much as I want to carry on, we really need to put the pen down. So I'm just going to do this little bit over here while we've got that A colour out, and then we can call that a session. Thank you very much. Bellissimo Italiano. Yeah, man. Right, I'm just going to finish. I can't resist, can I? Look, where's that 7 gone? I just noticed the 7 missing. It's there. Hold it quick. People, keep an eye on that 7, because if I lose it, you're going to have to tell me where it is. Oh, I keep getting drills pop off. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, turn it, pop it, pop it. Do you remember that machine? It used to be like a machine, and you had to do, it got faster and faster, and you go bop it, turn it, twist it, turn it, bop it, slap it. Oh dear. Anyway, that is Elvis. Just look how beautiful and stunning these colours are. I don't like this patch here. I think we need to do something with that and fill that in. But oh my days, this bag is looking gorgeous. And look, we've only got down there today, so this is on schedule, people. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get this for yourself, I did try looking for the link on the first session. I can't find it. I think they've all sold out now on the range, but if you can find that, please zap it over to me because I need that link for the video. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you want to tap the notification bell, just tap it now, and you'll be alerted when the next video is up. And obviously hit that big red subscribe button. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Toodaloo.